Well, good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to my 2621st edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Traders, sometimes we use a slightly long-term picture to do our short-term trading. So we'll talk about that. Please remember that trading is risky. Never ever trade without stops. Put protective stops in first before you ever enter into any positions at all, whether it be crypto, stocks, ETFs, options, commodities. If you're trading, put your damn stops in first, people. You'll live to fight another day. All right, so reports do get OMNI great fills. I was able to prove it all week last week. Enough of that. On to this week. For trading on Sunday night through Monday, August 14, 2023, let's take a look. You've seen this chart in many videos recently, right? This chart basically is the E-mini S&P chart. Shows you that when crude got above 77 within 2 days. Bingo! The S&P couldn't take it anymore. On this day, got above, crude oil did, opened up above 77, the price. That was on 725. On 727, the high was in. I shouldn't say the top. You know what? Let me correct that. The high is in for now. It's not the top that I would think. I don't think it's the top. You know what I'm saying? The high is in for now. We'll make that red, but... So I don't know that the top is in. You know, market's having a pullback. But the high came in once crude hit 77, simply 2 days later in the E-mini S&P. Now, we were going up in these beautiful channels that go up this way, right? We were going in those for a while. Crude gets to 77, and now we're in channels that go this way. So, a slightly longer term picture right around here. The price of crude breaks the S&P's back. It starts to go down, goes into this purple channel, if you will, and then creates an Oscarism known as an F flag. That's the blue thing. All right, well, you've fallen out of the F flag. What happens next? This is a slightly longer term view. Let's go look at another chart that may help us here. E-mini S&P, once again, slightly longer term view, but check this out. The OMNI, which has not flipped to buying, has waved us off. The way OMNI sets up, it has told me, Oscar, you are not selling anything today, Sunday night or Monday, hands off, and that's what I'll do. Why is OMNI saying, why is it waving us off? Well, take a look at this. Maybe, and I don't know that this is the reason, OMNI says, hands off, I go searching for reasons. So I pull this chart and I say, well, you know, we've been talking about this up here being a perfect time for a breather, and every time it gets there, that's what happens. You know, down here seems to be a perfect time to hold. And every time it gets down there, that's what happens. Well, look where we are as of Friday's close. Bounced off the line, and OMNI suddenly waves me off and doesn't want us to sell any further. That's interesting. Maybe it's a perfect hold spot. Drops out of the Oscarism known as an F flag, right down to that spot. Now, is this a perfect time to hold, like it's been a perfect time to take a breather? Well, I don't know, but that maybe is what OMNI's looking at, so I thought I'd present you with that. Then as I was looking through charts, I noticed another one. Check this out. So, look at how interesting this is. This is your Russell 2000, and look at this trend line. Bounce off. Comes to the 100 bar moving average and the trend line. Bounce. Back to the trend line, and the OMNI has told me hands off in Russell, S&P, Nasdaq, all of them. And I went, okay, looking at this, maybe that's our reasoning. Wanted to show that to you. Anyone who trades just support and resistance, keep an eye on that for tomorrow. Now, if it breaks through there, hey, we'll be crazy and go short like everybody else. But the OMNI says, take a breather, Oscar. That's what I'll do. Now, for my new members, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard if you are taking the OMNI trades. Sometimes OMNI trades, sometimes it doesn't. That's called professionalism. If the OMNI does not set up, if the market does not come to an OMNI area where we're supposed to trade, we fold our hands and wait that session for the next OMNI signal. Now, if you can't do that, you are not a professional, you're a gambler. sometimes the best trade is no trade at all. The decision to not trade is still a trading decision if it was based upon technical analysis. Well, based upon this and what the OMNI's telling me, we're not going to sell it on Monday. We'll let it tell us what to do next. Now, there are other markets I'll be looking at, not the indices that we might get into, but the indices, OMNI's calling us off for now. You new members that have started, again, welcome, welcome. I will give you 2 tips, please. 1, do not hesitate when an OMNI trade comes out, when a recommendation comes out. Do not hesitate. Just take the trade blindly. Number 2, if you want to be professional, you stay with OMNI now that you've signed up with me for 3 months, 1 quarter. Stay, take every trade. If I haven't impressed you by then, I'll be more than happy to see you walk out the door. If you are pro, you do not jump from one trade to another. A guy like me, he messes up on a Monday, you run and find another one. That's you being psychotic. What I want you to do is sit tight. You work the OMNI with me, you new members, for 3 months. You tell me how's your account look and what have you seen in those 3 months. Then if you still want to go, I'll help you go. I think you'll love me by then. Just wanted to bring that up for my new members. And make sure you get Discord. Number 3, I have a Discord channel. Make sure you speak to Dano for that Discord channel. I will leave Dano's email address under this video. Make sure you contact him if you're a new member. Get signed up for Discord. All right, interesting juncture in Russell 2000. I say I like the fact that OMNI says sit back and watch for a day. I think it's a great signal. Thank you, OMNI. Maybe it's going to keep us out of trouble. All right, so I will see you all at livewithoscar.com. Remember, if you are going to trade tomorrow, which many people will, put your stops in first and keep your emotions out of this game. Sign up for my videos. Watch them first. Make sure you subscribe. And then say this to yourselves over and over again when you're in trades. You know what that is. Say it with me. Are you ready, Omniacs? 1, 2, 3. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Now I am off to the Smith Center to see my daughter Natalie in Keith Thompson's play, God Lives in Glass. Go, Natalie, go to Smith Center here in Las Vegas. I'll see you there. Shout out to my sweetie Natalie. Good luck, superstar.